The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're coming into this game with a little payback in mind, Kevin, because of what happened the last time these two clubs met. You never want to get swept in a season series.
You certainly don't, and you know, Steve, as well as I do, that the losses seem to stick with you much longer than the win. Well, these guys will be ready to try to turn the tide.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Lawson running point with Aflalo and Gallinari on his sides. Nuggets on D. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Now, here is Gallinari. 9-point game his last outing.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
On offense, here are the Magic, fresh from a win against Portland.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right, on dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now, here is Gallinari, averaging 13 points a contest. Aflalo kicks to Lawson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aflalo. From outside the arc. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Now here's Aflalo. 9-point game his last outing. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left one or two guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
And the basket by Harris. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lawson kicks to McGee. Feeds it to Fareed. Pass to Gallinari. Wide open. Here's McGee. Orlando grabs the miss. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic a screen on Fareed. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Nuggets trail. And Lawson with the drive. Fareed the pass to Lawson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Vucevic a screen on Lawson. Wood pass to Oladipo. Hits the three-point bomb. Oladipo's got 6.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Lawson with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Here's Champ. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Oladipo against Aflalo. Gallinari in the corner. Back to Lawson. The three-pointer, no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one. Ty Lawson somewhat undersized at the point guard position at 5'11", but he makes up for it with his strength, and he really competes defensively. He is not easy to push around.
Here's Champ in the corner. It's Harris for three. Fry. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Fareed, no good. Orlando's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Oladipo, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Lawson with the drive. And here's a follow for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Wood passes to Oladipo. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The kick out to Aflalo. Plenty of space. He shoots again. McGee's shot is off. The Magic have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Vucevic a screen on Aflalo. Wood passes to Fry. Another miss by Orlando. Denver in the lead. Now here's Gallinari. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Back to Lawson. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer finds the target. Lawson's got 9.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5 shots.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kenneth Fareed. He's definitely been getting the job done since the All-Star break. 7th in field goal percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And, Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Victor Oladipo played for the same college coach as Dwayne Wade. And, you know, their games actually draw some comparisons. Both are 6'4", strong, huge wingspans, and explosive athletes with that ball handling ability. I think Oladipo has a great future.
A different look for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Gallinari. Aflalo, that's good. Aflalo's got 5 now. The Magic trail by 6. And Oladipo, an all-around player. He can rebound, pass, and he can defend, even block shots.
Yeah, and again, you see the parallels with Dwayne Wade, although not as tall and not quite as long as Wade. His charisma and passion, though, reminds you a bit of Dwayne Wade in terms of his game. And I like his name, too. Oladipo. That's a nice basketball name. You can do a lot with that when he gets going.
A little rhythm. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Oladipo.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Lawson. Vucevic a screen on Lawson. And the pass to Oladipo. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Aflalo. No coverage that time. Champ's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nuggets leading by 3. Aflalo outside. Gordon against Fareed. Here's Aflalo. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Aflalo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Champ. Gordon with a screen on Lawson. Here's Wood. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Champ's got 5.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's Chandler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Mozgov's shot is off.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Lawson with it. Covered by Wood. The feed to Fareed. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down.
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Channing Fries checked in for Vucevic. Harris comes in for Gordon. Oladipo, he's checked in for Gordon. And Champ subbed in for Payton. So on the floor for Denver, Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2, and it's McGee in at the center position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, guys. Champ in their last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He finished with 60 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
He feeds it to Fry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And Lawson, here we go. Kicks to Gallinari. Aflalo outside. Fires the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic trail by 6. Harris a screen on Lawson. The kick out to Oladipo. Out to the wing. Here's Champ. He's got 12. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Aflalo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Aflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
Luke Ridenour's checked in for the Magic. And for Aflalo, Steve, right around the top 5 in efficiency in the post in the entire NBA last season.
Yeah, and his sweet spot really extends on the court, not just from the post, but all the way to the corners. In fact, he loves to work the baseline, Kevin.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
The Magic trail by 5. Here's Champ. Shoots from the corner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Here's the screen. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Lawson right side. Gallinari dishes to Fareed. Here's McGee. Orlando grabs the miss. Fry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts up a 3.